The time is 10:07 a.m. Eastern Time Zone. Big New York City. Media televised United Nations speeches by a gang of dumb fucks who did nothing but talk about ballistic weapons. So jazzed up, within less than 12 hours, they started firing them. After going on TV. The TV is part of my war plan. I am not tuning in, but if anyone has the stomach to tune in, let me know what they talked about. Everybody, Biden and Iran president number 2001, going down in a ball of flames. Look at that one now, too. How many go down? How many generals in Iran? And presidents keep counting. And don't forget, they just made a brilliant, grandiose, never forgotten world history, modern time speech at the UN. For all the silence of the lambs, American families who buy guns and shoot one another and bring them to the airport, bite people and touch the private parts on commercial jets. That's who's watching this grand speech. Zelensky, I need ballistic weapons. Iran, ha rah rah, Allah Akbar. You know what? To the Muslims, God is great. You are correct about that. God is great. He's the greatest force in the universe. Amen. Praise Jesus. I apologize to the Muslims that these Muslim terrorists that were in our country, in the big city of New York, on TV, look at me, TV, were even hosted in our country again, because they run the fucking White House. Everyone knows it. Iran, Muslim terrorists run the White House. So they were all there together yesterday, one big party with Zelensky, everybody talking about ballistic weapons. I apologize to any decent Muslims on the planet that these assholes are being propped up and empowered by my country. Because I know these asshole Muslim terrorists terrorize all of nice Muslims around the world. Let me make this right. Let me make this right. Let me do God's will, because God is great. And Muslim terrorists with their white supremacists are not. They are not great. They are cockroaches. Go crawl. The little tentacles, the little cockroaches. Go to the top of those buildings and tell me you're a god in New York. Where you going? I want to meet you there and ask you, where do you think you're going? How high and far, and where do you think you're going now that you're at the top? Keep proving to me you're a god. Iranian president number 304 going down in a ball of flames. That'll be on TV too, you dumb fuck. All you sadistic Silence of the Lambs American families will be watching you go down in flames. As they pack their guns, toting their guns. I'm taking my gun to Starbucks. I'm taking my gun to the airport. I'm taking my gun to high school. What else will be on TV in the end of this? I don't know. Tune in. I think a lot of smoke and fire is going to be on TV. Well, they were just here. Less than 12 hours, they're sending ballistic weapons. They were just ranting, all of them, about it. They just can't control themselves. That TV is part of our war plan. We had everybody there. Everybody. And now we're sending them. I'm on TV. Let me send my ballistic weapons because I'm a fucking genius. Okay. I am to report inside of the property the terrorists are protected by Joe Biden and Donald Trump. The two electoral presidents. One of them was at the UN. Yeah. We're here. We don't get along with Iran. No, we only host them 6 blocks down the street from my executive office. Oh, they got a terrorist cell with tons of chemical gases, and they'd be chopping bodies up. But we're going to pretend we fight at the UN because we're on TV. It's part of our war plan television. is my war plan to victory. What did you say? I didn't tune in. Nonetheless, 6 blocks down, geographical facts on paper. From the executive office in Washington, D.C., capital of the United States of America, that burning chemical stench is back. I can't talk about anything, okay? So I reported earlier it was there, not going nowhere, jaw-dropping intensity. I can't say anything else, okay, on the public social media. I can only say it is back, and it's growing in intensity. Right now, the burning chemical stench is about stench level 5. It just comes real strong. It's like an inferno of this. Just, I've described it like I'm looking for the mass industrial machinery. I'm standing in a pulp mill. Like, where's all the piles and mile high of pulp we're making into paper? Like, what the fuck is going on here? It is that strong. The chemical gases and chemicals they house on S3. It is that big of a deal. It is way bigger than me. When you're standing with chemicals like that, only anyone would realize with 2 cents in their head, this is way bigger than me, dude. What do? Basically, a few handful of things, but I'm certainly not a chemist. I'm certainly not someone who's trained in some sort of unit, a squad that handles this. No, I'm not. I know I'm standing in a whole bunch of chemical gases and chemical illegal fumes, chemical, what do you call it? I don't even know, because I'm mostly just your average Joe. That's for people who are specialized and skilled, and that's not me, but it's certainly here. Yeah, I think this is bigger than me. What do I do? Well, what I decided to do, folks, Heidi Granger decided to report it on Instagram. That's what I did, and that's what I'm doing right now. It's back. The chemical burning stench is just filling up my bathroom, filling up my hallway. Stench level 5, boom, presto, there it is. It doesn't encroach. It doesn't increase. It's just boom, presto. Burning chemical stench is omnipresent because they are gods, aren't you? Aren't you? Standing on the top of your skyscrapers, do your speech from there. Go bungee jump or something off the side. Fucking dumb fuck creeps. I'm so jazzed up, part of my war plan. Now I'm going to send ballistic weapons. Were you still sitting in New York when you did that? Probably. But nobody can touch me. No. We're gods. Are you sure about that? You can do whatever you want with weapons of mass destruction and no one can ever touch you? Are you sure, Putin? I know you're not sure about that these days, Putin. I am certain that you're questioning your immortality. Adios.